Now, your Stormwatch 9 forecast.
Quiet and chilly all ahead of that storm for tomorrow. Here's a breakdown of what's going on in the Queen City out there right now. Some high clouds around outside of that. Chilly, the winds are beginning to come down. It's been breezy all day long. Dew point quite low, the temperature 34. Factor in the wind, it feels like 25 in the last hour at the airport and also downtown. Certainly a lot of cold air to support this snow coming in tomorrow. 7 atop Mount Washington, 22 in Berlin, 30s at the coastline. However, keep in mind the water temperature this time of year still relatively mild. Okay, 48 is not mild, but it's milder. And any wind onshore with the storm approaching close enough could cause some mixing or a changeover to rain in southeastern New Hampshire, so we'll be watching out for that during the day tomorrow in that part of the state. However, tomorrow it's all about the widespread plowable snow. Of course, plowable could mean 2 or 3 inches to as much as an infinite number of inches of snow, but we're basically banking on at least a half a foot in many spots by mid-evening tomorrow. Some spots even more, some spots less, but a lot of it centered on central and southern parts of the state. All day long, some difficult travel. Winter storm warnings are up. Potential for 6 inches or more from the Mount Washington Valley. Point south, right near the coastline again, is the real tricky call on whether or not we get in on the heaviest of the snow or if rain really cuts down on the amounts. But for now, nice and quiet. You can head out and travel all night long. No impact on the road due to snow. Why? Well, it's way out west. Chicago down through about St. Louis, with a chilly rain around Memphis, mixing in with some snow as well. To the south of that, it is all rain, and all of this building in our direction. So in terms of snowfall, our general call of 5 to 10, holding from the Mount Washington Valley down to about Epping to the southeast of that area, where some rain could mix in. The amount should be lower, and this will all be a heavy wet snow. A little bit later, earlier on in the event, to the north and west, eventually becoming a wetter snow, and then far north and west, 2 to 5 inches. But how does this all stack up hour by hour during the day tomorrow? For much more on that, we'll bring in meteorologist Matt Honig.
Hi there, Mike. Just want to take you a closer, more hyper-local look at how the snow piles up here in a few communities through tomorrow. Remember, this is just kind of a broad estimate here. Don't take this exactly verbatim as how much snow will be on the ground at this exact moment in Concord tomorrow. But the idea is here for a quick inch and a half of snow through about mid-morning tomorrow. The intensity really starts to ramp up midday and early afternoon. At times, even in Concord, there could be snowfall rates approaching 1 inch per hour, likely around a half foot on the ground by 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So that's going to make travel for the evening commute quite tricky. What about in a place like Dover? Well, I think we'll see a quick inch of snow in the morning, perhaps a change to rain there briefly early afternoon, and then an additional inch or two of snow come tomorrow evening. But a place that stays all snow, like up in the Lakes region, could easily wind up with over a half foot of snow in Laconia by tomorrow night. And again, this is going to make for some very messy travel conditions, poor visibility out on the roadways. Let's take a deeper look at the hour-by-hour timeline of this storm system. We'll send you back over to Mike for when the heaviest is set to hit.
Okay, thanks a lot, Matt. Basically, on that timeline you just showed there, really the afternoon is when a lot of this system moves in with the heaviest of the snow and mixing for some. Early in the morning, 7 or 8 a.m., generally some light snow or snow showers. Not enough to really hamper the travel. Just have to take it slow through about 8 or 9 a.m. However, late morning on, notice how the color change from light blue to dark blue, indicating snowfall rates are picking up, but also warm air trying to mix it or change it over to rain southeast. That's why it's a real tricky call from around Durham to Dover, Portsmouth, all the way down to Salem. Could easily see rain for several hours, but not too far to the north and west. It is a heavy, wet snow all afternoon long. We'll all wrap up by about the midnight hour tomorrow night. In the wake of the storm, Wednesday is bright and chilly. Sun clouds and a snow shower, even a chance of a snow squall on Thursday. That's ahead of a bright and cold day to wrap up the week on Friday. Some wind chills early Friday morning could be well below zero, especially to the north and west. Could be a bit of late snow on Saturday. Bright skies and chilly on Sunday and Monday. December is here, meteorological winter is here, and so does the weather pattern shape up just like what's on the calendar.
Yeah, so many people watching that snow tomorrow, making sure they've got everything ready. The first big one of the season, right as soon as December starts.
Yes, it's like right on cue. This is great news for ski areas, especially central and southern zones. Going to get a good hit of snow. Skiers are already doing well, and this is just going to add to their Great start.